Hello there and welcome back to Raft. Yes, we're back on here, going to be continuing right along where we left off last time, and whatnot. If you don't know what Raft is, which you should, because it's a good game, Raft is a game where you pretty much survive on a raft in a flooded world, where there's only a few islands here and there and stuff like that. There's a little bit of a story to it, as well, and whatnot, but yeah, you're just pretty much surviving on a raft, building the raft how you want, like this beautiful raft here on screen, and whatnot. And we'll also be playing with Boosteroid, as every episode that we've recorded thus far is going to be on Boosteroid, as you can see here. We got kind of a little bit of an overlay. This is the Boosteroid overlay, when you're kind of just here, and as well. But yep, we're playing on Boosteroid, going to be using their servers and their hardware to play the game, so that we don't have to use our PC. Not really, not really for that particular reason, but basically just to show off, Boosteroid just a little bit, talk about some features, doing a little bit of account setup, things like that. So if you're not interested or you don't want to hear about that, you can skip about 20 minutes into the video. That's usually about how long it takes me to do this kind of stuff. So, it is up to you, whatever you want to do. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Booster right now. Is that okay? Good. Let's go and let's do it. All right. So now that they have left and it's just going to be us, talking about Boosteroid and stuff like that, the first thing you're going to notice on screen, obviously, is the overlay. And at any point, if you'd like to subscribe to Boosteroid or subscribe to Boosteroid, set up an account and get a subscription, I do have a link down in the description below. If you'd like to help out the channel, that does help us out just a little bit. So, if you decide to do that, I thank you. But yeah. So just remember that they are in beta version. So if you encounter any bugs or anything like that, do be sure to go onto their help page and let them know. Or you can join their Discord as well, and you can talk over there with actual people. So it is what it is. It is in beta, so you might run into a few things here. Me, I don't really run into any bugs. It works perfectly for me, but that also is because I got a decent internet connection and whatnot. So we will talk about all that in a second. But yeah, so yeah, just to prove to you that yes, I am on PC. I am using this on a PC, but I'm using it in Firefox, which that's one of the things of Boosteroid is they stream the game to you, so it allows you to play games without having to have, a decent PC. You just have to have a good internet connection. You could do this on pretty much any device, like laptops, phones, smart TVs, even if you want to go that route, or PCs, just like what I'm doing here. So we're going to move our mouse to the top of the screen here, and that's going to pull up. As you can see, we are in Firefox. This is Firefox 11. And I'm using F11 mode, which is just full screen mode, so that when I click into the game, you can see it here clearly. You see that we are playing the game, and whatnot. But this is the website. Oops, I didn't have that set up correctly. That's okay. Boosteroid on your device, you can do cross-platform access to games with their apps and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Any game that supports cross-platform play that they have on Boosteroid, you can go ahead and do that if you like as well. So it's basically when you create you create a free account, because creating accounts is completely free, so that you can see their games list, and so you can see how your internet's going to fare with their service. And I should also apologize too, just a little bit. I'm a bit nasally. I'm a little bit. I think I got a little bit of a cold or whatever, just to start out the spring season. So I'm having trouble, speaking a little bit here. Not that that's, unusual for me. I have problems, normal problems with the English language, and that's my only language, which is great. Yep, here we are on the Boosteroid main website. When you create an account, this is what you're going to be greeted with, pretty much. They had a Friday giveaway over on the Discord. That's the other thing they do on Discord as well. Their new Discord channel is they do giveaways for games and stuff like that. They give away keys, which is really cool. So definitely sign up for Boosteroid and go join them over on Discord so you get some free games. That's pretty damn cool. And whatnot. The first thing you're going to want to do, though, once you do have an account set up and you're looking at the screen, is we're going to test our internet connection, which is this little network test up here by your name. So we're going to click that. It's going to pull us over into the connection test, and it's going to test our internet. Let's see how our session's going to go today. Should be okay. But I do have other people on my internet connection, so. And we're doing 95 megabits per second. It's usually 105, but 99 is not bad. It's more than the recommended, which is 25 megabits per second. So definitely need a decent enough internet connection in order to get the stream through. And if you do have a slower internet connection, the slower internet connection you have, the worse the quality is going to be, because it's just like any other streaming service like Netflix and Hulu and YouTube even, where when you start dropping internet, the service recognizes that and starts to drop the quality in order not to interrupt your video, and in this case, and not to interrupt your gameplay. So really nice. Do have 45 milliseconds of latency, which is they recommend less than 20. Just means we're going to have a little bit of input lag. We may notice it, we may not. I usually don't. Sometimes I do. It's very rare though. So even though it says meh up here, we usually do have a good connection there. And then they have some connection tips if you want to read through those as well. Just to help you out. And if you are having any trouble, but you have a decent internet connection, you can always go through the help service, which is back on the main page over here, or you can do it through Discord. So we can go ahead and click on Help Center just real quick. And they do have a few different articles and stuff like that you can read through. You can also ask up here, and it might pop up a few articles that you can read through if you ask a question up here. And what's not? Oh, what's this? This is new. Let's check this out. I'm going to ignore that for now because I don't know what that does, and I haven't tested that out before. It just said, "Hello, I am Booster." It's like, we're going to leave that out. But yeah, here's their help center. They used to have a light chat service, but the main headquarters for Boosteroid is located in Ukraine. So, and obviously, if you haven't been paying attention to the news, Russia and Ukraine are at war right now, so they are kind of in war times, and then still keeping Boosteroid alive and keeping the service going, even through all that, is actually pretty amazing. So it's just like, man, I don't know. I think most people would just nope, no, shut it down. We'll just everybody go home, everybody leave. They used to have a live chat service. They shut that down for right now, and hopefully it'll be back soon. Hopefully, we shall see. And what's not? Let's see, where did they talk about? They also got something coming up real soon. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. No, they don't have it. They don't have it on here. They did sign a deal with Microsoft, and they're going to be getting Microsoft games coming to the service soon. And they're kind of preparing for that as well, because they're going to get a whole bunch of games dumped on them that you will be able to play. So, and as well, yes, creating an account is free, but you're going to see these free games. You're going to go, oh, I could play those for free. With this service, you do need to own a subscription in order to play those. And the licenses required ones, you need to own that game through that store. Like I own all my games through Steam, so that's why they show a little Steam icon. Those ones specifically that say license required, you do need to own the game through either Epic or through Steam and whatnot. So do keep that in mind, that you do need to do that. And you're thinking, well, why do I need to pay them to play my games? It's because you're using their hardware, their computers, and their servers, and it's being streamed back to you. So it's a service. It's just like if you if Netflix or something was doing the same thing, where you could show proof that you owned a movie, then you could watch that movie through their service. It'd be kind of similar to that, I guess. Oh, there it is. Xbox games coming soon, so don't know when that's going to happen because they're, they got a lot on their plate right now, but we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, a pretty damn good service. I haven't had any troubles with it, and the reason I went with Boosteroid and not with anybody else is just because they reached out to me. Me being a very small YouTuber, it's kind of crazy that they would reach out to, somebody with, just over 200 subscribers. I mean, come on. They're not any companies that are usually going to do that kind of thing, but it seems like they reached out to a lot of small YouTube channels to try and help them boost their numbers a little bit over on YouTube, and they just asked for a little bit of promotion in the process, so or in return, and whatnot. And we're not on contract or anything. We don't get paid anything, so it's just pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing that they're willing to do that. Like I said, most companies would not. They would not reach out to small YouTubers that are under 100K. 100,000 subscribers. You're kind of towing the line with getting any kind of sponsorships or anything like that.
Your session will be terminated due to inactivity in 2 minutes.
There's the 2 minutes. So they do have an inactivity timer within 2 minutes, and as you can see, we just got jump scared by it. I always get jump scared by this, but it's pretty cool to have that pop up. So 10-minute session timer, just like that. Wrong button. Whoops. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired from being sick. Just got started getting sick, so it's just like, meh. Wrong button. And anyway, so that was the 10-minute session timer. That if you're gone in activity for 10 minutes, it will close your session down. And I accidentally clicked the other. It's okay though. We'll go back to the website. Back to Boosteroid and whatnot. So, yeah, that's one of the things, though. Once you create a free account, there's some things to keep in mind. Definitely internet connection is one of the major ones, as well as owning these games and whatnot. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at pricing real quick. Okay, so here is pricing. This is in euros, so you can translate that on Google usually pretty easily. This is $10.75 a month, and this is just under $100. So, and whatnot. And if you have any promo codes, you can go ahead and enter them down here and click apply, and that will apply that to either one or both of them. Usually it's both, but you never know what kind of promo code it is. So, but yeah, if I was starting out, I would start out with this one. $10.75 much is not all that much, and not all that much. And you get unlimited session times as well as unlimited graphic settings, pretty much just unlimited there. On either of those are both unlimited like that. But, for a month, might as well give it a try. That's what I would definitely go with. Just to give it a try. It's actually a pretty good service. It may not have a whole lot of fancy features or anything like that. They are working on getting that kind of stuff. Like I said, they're still in beta. But there's not a whole lot to Boosteroid. It's pretty damn simple, which I actually kind of like. I do kind of like that it is simple. It's just like, do you want to pay for a month or do you want to pay for a year? Two simple options. There's not 1,000 of them. There's not all these restrictions and rules. There's not limits on you playing your game. It's just you and your game. And like I said, you can play this on several different devices. So it's what it is. The one thing to note, though, as well, I'm pretty sure this is with all of the game streaming platforms, is you do need to worry about cloud saves and whatnot. So If you are playing a game and you end the game session, you need to make sure that the cloud save updates, either on Steam or through Epic, whichever it is. If cloud saves are enabled for that game, you need to make sure those cloud saves are saved so that it saves to the cloud as if you were playing on your PC or whatever. Um, and then when you do, every time you start a new session, you're going to be on a different PC. So do keep that in mind that from PC to PC, those files don't get transferred or anything like that. Those files are on the internet. The cloud saves they're on the internet. You got to download your cloud saves, and that's with. I'm pretty sure that's with any streaming service like this, so, and whatnot. So cloud saves are important. If you got a game that doesn't have cloud saves, like Dyson Sphere Program is a good example. You will not get that. You'll have to start a new game, unfortunately. Which is actually kind of good because that means the Boosteroid, when you're using Boosteroid, they don't have access to your personal files. Which brings me to mods. Mods and third-party software is not supported. So across the board, pretty much, mods and third-party software are they're not allowed. So they want you to play the game as intended. So because they are a service and whatnot, so they don't want the liability or anything like that, and they don't want a whole bunch of third-party software or any kind of possible viruses and stuff like that. So they don't allow you to do anything like that either. The only mods that I think are allowed are things like SnowRunner, which we should probably get into. So yeah, let's say you set up an account, your internet's good, you bought a subscription service, you're ready to go. You can either look through the different lists to add games. You click the little plus icons next to play to add them to your library, or you can go through the search function to see if they even have it. I'm going to use SnowRunner as an example. That pulls up SnowRunner, pulls up both SnowRunner on Steam and on Epic. You need to add the one that you own. I own it through Steam, so I click the little plus on Steam, and then that will pop up in my games here, my games list. I don't have a whole lot added here at the moment. And the free games are added normally. A lot of these free games I don't even play or don't even know what the heck they are. So it's just there. But yeah, that's how you add games through that. And then you can click play, and it'll pull up. It'll pull up in browser because we are playing in browser here. It'll pull it up as if you're accessing Steam or accessing Epic, and then you just play the game from there. A few extra clicks, but to be able to play games on pretty much or most devices, including phones and TVs and all kinds of stuff, to be able to play PC games on those is actually pretty damn cool. So, yeah. You can also buy games on here through Fanatical if you like. And this will tell you how to activate keys if you do buy games through here. You know, up to you. There's a few different options. There's a few different things if you like. And one thing I did want to note, this is curious to me. Why would you advertise this game? What kind of flat out games do they have? They got Flat Out, and Flat Out 2. That's weird. I don't know why they would advertise that one specifically. If you're going to advertise Flat Out, you need to advertise the what was that? What was that one that was like the recreation of Flat Out 2 or something like that? It was like the remaster or something like that. Anyway, or you advertise the people who had a hand in making the Flat Out games, or was it it might have been the other ones, but yeah, the ones that made Wreckfest. You go with those Bugbear games. Anyway, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, as far as I know, and whatnot. And one of the things they do mention too when you're playing your game is Control Alt. When you're in the game, Control Alt will bring up the overlay, and they want you to end your session with this little power button here at the top right. Please do not close tabs. It's just better for the system that way. They do ask us to do that. So anyway, so yeah, we're pretty much in game. And as you can see, we're still playing in browser. So let's go ahead and load up our world. Let's get this train a rolling, shall we? Load world. Alrighty then. Welcome to, welcome back to Raft, I guess. And welcome to the people that have skipped all the features lists and all the account setup talk and all that stuff. Anyway. Man, this cold is really getting to me, yeah? Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, turn up my own volume here. Alright, so this is the island we had tackled last time. And whatnot. I guess to all the people who skipped, I am a little bit sick, so it's a little bit hard to talk and all that stuff, so it is what it is. We just have to do it. But yeah, we had conquered this island last time. We got all the trees off of it that we wanted, and all the buried treasure, which we didn't get very much iron from, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and weigh anchor here and get underway. Let's get going. It's such a big boat. Need to work on the story missions eventually too, but I want to get the I would like to get the what do you call it, the bottom deck, the under deck, I don't know. I would like to get this the bottom of the ship done and whatnot, and start, because we need to go longer with this ship, so you know, it is what it is, and whatnot. Yeah, just a whole lot to do. A whole lot of collection to be done. We need to collect a whole bunch of wood and whatnot, and keep scavenging islands for iron ingots, or iron, so we can smelt it down into ingots and all that stuff. Alright. About time to go to sleep too. Sun's going down. Can't fall asleep during the daytime yet. Okay. Anyway, off we go towards the sunrise. You know, I was just thinking about it too, that we could make that steak with jam right there, because we have the steak, we have the raw beets and the potatoes, and we could we do have the berries too, I think. So we could definitely make that. Get a couple steaks here. Oh, hey Bruce. Morning. Wait, berries. There's the berries. Okay, so I'll only be able to do one, but okay. So I place the raw meat. Oh, we need one of either potatoes or. Okay, we'll do raw beet. Actually, you know what? Let's do a potato instead. Nice hearty potato. And 2 berries. Do it. Okay, we'll only be able to do one, but that's okay. And then we'll save that for like a big island, if we need to as well. That should be fun. Oops. Forgot to put the raw steak up, of course. Maybe if we find some more berries, we'll be able to cook another. Got plenty of plastic. Now, all we need is the wood, man. The wood is like our biggest contender here. As you can no doubt see, we don't have a whole lot of wood. This one didn't finish smelting. Weird. Oh well. Get some rough seas ahead. Look at this. Got a barrel. We also got to make sure to pick up, because it is 10 items as the max for each one of those collection nets. So we're going to make sure we empty the collection nets from time to time. Look how much wood we had gotten from that. Holy crap. Good day for wood, huh? Did we get any rocks? We did. We also got a piece of scrap. There you go. And got a bit of rope. Some more leaves. I'm trying to collect leaves so that we can actually make, like, you know, leaf walls and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty darn cool. But, yep, still playing in game. Hit Control Alt at the same time here. There's the overlay, and back over here. Just seamless transition. No, there's no transition there. That's all real, man. Playing Raft in a browser. It's crazy. I mean, it's even more crazy because you can play it on your phone. And not the mobile version either, the PC version. Yeah, I could talk about cloud gaming, just how good it is. And when I first learned about cloud gaming, obviously, it was through Boosteroid. I had no idea what cloud gaming even was. It was even possible. Didn't even know it existed. Yep. So, pretty good. I like it. I like this. I like this service. This one in particular because you got unlimited play sessions. You play as long as you want with no interruptions, unless you're gone for 10 minutes. But then you've made your own interruption anyway, so it is what it is. I say it is what it is a lot, I know. Just, it is what it is. That's how it works, man. Get lots of goodies on our collection nets. The collection nets are saving the day because so much wood. We stopped at more islands too. I think this episode I'm gonna stop at every island that I see. Because the last episode, what I did was I had skipped a few islands here and there because I wasn't really wanting to stop, I guess. Now we kind of just have to because we need more iron and stuff like that. And what's not. Yeah, we need to get the second floor built, and then I'll worry about doing the story bits, I should say. And what's not. There's a lot to do. Just a whole lot to do. And as the night rolls in, I do believe our soup is finally done. I'm afraid to eat it though. Look at this. Requires clay bowl. Oh, it turned the clay bowl into a clay plate. And look at this. Oh, doesn't that just look delectable? Delicious. Steamy as well. Oh, an island. Here, have this. Oh, I'm gonna need another paddle too if I'm gonna get over there. Hold on. Go that way. Another paddle. This paddle's gonna run out. Like I said, I wanted to stop at every island we came across. Paddle backwards. Backwards. That's why I have another paddle. Just paddling at night. Come on. Paddle. We're sinking. don't want to get too close to the coral or to the reef, but definitely want to paddle backwards. A lot of sharp rocks down there. Alright, that's as much as I dare get. Raise the sail! Raise the sail! Before we run into it. Drop anchor! Sweet! Ride an island! Yeah, if we get too close to that and the waves get too low, what can happen is it can send the boat into this and then make it wig out. So we want to try and avoid that kind of stuff. And whatnot. And also I was thinking about it too, and I was just like, I need to start cooking these potatoes and beets and stuff. So, what's the recipe? Beets is like 4. It was like vegetable soup. So I need to place more beets, I think. So if we do 3 to 1, I think I can make. I think it'll allow us to do the 3 to 1. Yeah. Just get some of the stuff cooked up into better meals. 1, 2, 3, and then a potato. Start cooking. Oh! Way we can get that stuff cooked up. Oh, look at all this! Alright, let's fill our inventory. Yeah, delicious collection. That's. The boat's gotten so heavy and so big it just sinks from time to time. Which I think is funny. We do need to go and add some more wood to the bottom of this. There we go. Put the wood up. Plastic. Get some of that. Some more of that. Got the leaves and the rope. And then we can go to bed. And that soup should be done for us in the morning, which it is. Bit of it in eggs. I actually might eat this one too. There we go. Got some vegetable soup. And then we need. Oh, did I replace the beets with the bowl? Oops. I do that from time to time. Just happens. More beets. More beets, more potatoes. 2, 3, and potato. Alright, let's go. Oh, look how good that was. Actually, might eat another one. Alright, we're gonna have the time, so grab the clay bowls. Because we're going to need to attack Bruce anyway. Put him into early retirement, as we usually do on these islands. Place that with the building hammer. We're not going to build a hammer right now. Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. I need that. I still need that. Of course, we're going to drink our water. It's probably going to take 4 sips. Yep, 4 sips. Some would call that 4 sips. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. Now grab some wood as well. We're going to need some wood. That one done. It is done. Look at that. Delicious. And actually, you can see the cooked potatoes in there, and the cut beets. Delicious. Very much so. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, and then the tater. Okay. then what we can do is we can do this. Look how far that extends our bar as well. And it lasts much longer too, which is great. Alright, Bruce. Breakfast. Perfect. I'm gonna do about a quarter meter throw. Seems to be just about right. We're throwing it right in front of you, of course. Come on, Bruce. Hey, we got him. Bet an ass. Alright, Bruce, come here. Put you into a nice warm climate. Something you're probably used to by now. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, throw that in there. Throw those two in there, plus that probably. And then clay holes in there. Put it there. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, wasn't that? Probably would have just broke my legs there. I know there's a barrel we missed, but I can worry about it. And I'm also not going to worry about clay or sand again. I'm going to continue with that trend. Oh, I'll pick up clams and whatnot. So, but yeah, we're just focusing on iron and copper. We don't really need to focus on a whole lot of copper. We got plenty of copper, but iron is the main focus. Iron is the one we need the most in order to continue building the boat, making a safer boat for everyone. For us, anyway. Back down we go. We got tons of glass. We got tons of clay as well, so unless we need a whole lot of glass and clay, I'm not going to worry about it too much. There's some more iron. Need that. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any more. Usually it's just on the edges. Yeah, like that. It's usually not all the way out here. And whatnot. Plus that only means I have to use only one bait per island usually. Unless there's a whole bunch of metal and a whole bunch of cliffs and stuff. Like there's been a few where the island was really tiny like this, but there was like huge sprawling coral reef. Just a huge sprawling one. So we had to use quite a few baits. Look at all the barrels out here. What the heck, man? Right, there are many barrels. There's many a barrel. I don't think there's much on this island, unfortunately. Like, usually I don't go out and grab this stuff, but also we're kind of out of coral reef. This island wasn't the greatest thing in the world. What if I could swim out and grab some barrels? Might as well. While Bruce is going. He's on a temporary he's on temporary leave. There we go. I have put him on temporary leave. Okay. I don't see a whole lot more and whatnot in the place we were heading. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab that barrel real quick. Then we're going to drop off all of our items. Oh, and of course, here's Bruce. I guess we're not going to go and grab all that. Can't even eat the bait. It's like, man, grab onto that bait. Go for the bait. There we go. We'll go grab this barrel while he's doing that. So yeah, it gives us at least a minute or two to quickly check the shelf here, but pretty sure it's just going to be sand and clay up here. Maybe a clam or two. That's what it looks like. Yeah, not very much metal, unfortunately. That's alright. We'll go up on top of the island here. Actually, let's just grab everything in one go. Why not? There's that. Because we need the wood. Definitely need the wood. We're not taking any flowers. Definitely not. Don't need that stuff. Okay. Anything else? Looking for food as well. Haha, look at this. And we have a crate. Bunch of stuff in it. Heck yeah. And some hinges as well. Oh, those will come in handy for making more boxes. We'll have to waste our metal now. Pineapples. Some pineapples and some pineapple seeds. Anything else up here? Nope, not a whole lot. Okay. Alright, that looks like it. Look at that sun. I was gonna say look at the sunrise, but that would have been embarrassing if I had actually said sunrise. Yeah, it's not even daytime. Not even starting to be daytime. Let's look at the moon rising. Alright. Hopefully we can get back on the boat before we get a munch. Nope, not gonna happen. Gotcha! It's kind of random, the timing on that, but it works sometimes. That's sweet. Oh, we don't have any clay bowls. Alright, let's get some stuff smelting. And what's not. Let's grab another clay bowl. Let's grab some of this. And we just need to swap this out. And swap out that plank. That'll work. Do that. That. Grab that. Oh, I forgot. It creates another object. A type of object. So put some. Oh, not that. Put some wood away. Okay. Off she goes. Off we go to sleep. Morning. That should be done. Huh. So does that one not continue overnight then? Maybe not. I thought it would have. Stand on top of the table. Right on top of the hot pot with my naked feet. Okay, we also got a bit more of the previous spruce to get rid of. Quick. We got some of this, some of that, some of that. Anything else? No, the rest of it's like metal. Okay. Swap that out with this. Oh, I confused myself there. Okay, we can definitely eat a bit. We actually don't need to. That's right. I'm an idiot. This much is true. Okay. Let's see, we got a nail. A bit of that, and a bit of that. So, we do have a bit of leaves, a bit of rope. I'll swap this clay out with this clam here. Or clay. This copper. They both start with C, okay? See the confusion. Put that in there. 3 more ingots. If we can get over a stack again, I'll expand the boat out a bit. We can expand it 10 either side. And then just fill in the middle. Eventually I'm going to fill in the middle with all this. But I don't see a reason to right now. It's just a waste. So it's just like, it's not worth it. Alright. Okay. That's that. Oh, clam. Where am I gonna put the clam at? Clams go in there. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I guess we're done with this island, so let's weigh anchor. Let's get the F out of here. Off we go to collect more items. Bye, little island. Thanks for the 3 pieces of metal. There's like so many barrels over there. Anyway, off we go. Yeah, it looks like we got another island coming up. Just over there. Just over yonder. Right, let's aim our sail here. Okay. Now move us over that way. Over to the island. I wonder if this soup is done. It is. I've still been doing 3 beets and 1 potato, just because of how many beets I actually had. I just had so many. Almost over there. Just letting our sail do the work. Come here. Hopefully that has a lot of under bits to it. You know, tiny little island above, but just has a lot of stuff to it underneath. Be really nice to get a bunch of iron. That's what we're looking for anyway. Okay, stop sailing this way. Just sail forward. Almost there. What else do we got? Is this almost done yet? I heard that. There we go. Almost over there. Ooh, I'm glad I stopped. That could have been bad. Alright, we're gonna pull ourselves this way just a little bit. Get away from that reef there. Just in case the waves get a little choppy. Go ahead, drop anchor. Drop anchor! Alright, sweet. We have dropped anchor. And now I'm gonna go ahead and, I was doing a little fishing too while I was waiting. Even though I don't really need to fish, just, you know, it's something to do while you're out here on the island. Or on the island, out here on a raft. Plastic. Bit of wood. Keep a little wood on me because I'm going to need it. That way we can, let's see, these little fish we got to keep, I think. I don't really remember. We're gonna cook that fella though. Swap him over. Oh, sweet. That'll be breakfast for tomorrow then. Whatever. Part of the breakfast anyway. I get so much vegetable soup, it's insane. I think I'm gonna put another. I don't know actually. Because they only stack to 5, which is unfortunate. I don't know why they don't stack to 20 like everything else. I don't know why game developers decide that they're gonna do stacking items, right? They do stacking items with like multiple different numbers. It's just like, why? I can understand like certain stuff you don't want to stack because it has different effects and whatnot. It's, not able to stack, but some of that stuff, come on, man. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go, get that cooking. Yeah, let's go to bed. Yeah, sadly the soup doesn't get done overnight. Imagine having a soup marinate. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh well. I guess that'll be our breakfast. Cooked beets. Because we can't do anything with those, unfortunately. Eventually we're going to have a proper kitchen too, so... yeah. Just eating all the cooked beets. Because we no longer cook our beets or potatoes anymore. That can go in there. Let's see, how many beets and potatoes do we have now? Okay, we have the same amount, so now we can split these. We can split 2 and 2. So we go 1, 2, and 1, 2. So, like that. Glad that they give you that kind of option as well. You have that. Yeah, we'll put that in there for right now. So I know to pick it up later. Oh, we're gonna need another spear as well. Grab another spear. Oh, and water. Need to drink water. A lot of the times I forget to hydrate myself playing video games. Man. 1, 2, 3, splash. It ruined my joke. Do a game. Alright, Bruce. Time for some retirement. Fish. And let's go. Where are ya? There you are. Ah, I gotcha. Yay. Alright, Bruce, I got a nice box for you. Well, it's a barrel, but also a box. That out. Put all that in there. So that, and that, and that, and that. And this goes in there. And then this goes in there. This goes in there. Alright, let's go. Whee! Oh look, I found copper already. Need more iron, but if only you know some of the stuff was less expensive. Just everything's so iron heavy, you know. I think it's just too expensive when it comes to the iron. Like 2 iron bars for a spear makes no sense. Like you would get like 4 or 5 spearheads out of a full ingot of iron. Probably more than that. Yeah, it just seems a little bit crazy. That's okay. All this copper, stop giving me copper. I mean, I'll take it because batteries and such, but man, I need iron. Yeah, this stuff. This is what I need. As long as we can keep stopping at these islands and such, we'll be fine. At least we hope, anyway. The waves are real crazy right now. Oh, there's a bit of iron, I see it. So you grab some fresh air. There's a bit of iron right here too. It's like 1 piece. Yeah, I think it was only 1 piece there. And 2 pieces here. Oh, and a few more pieces there. Some air. Back down. Got like 11 pieces, so that's nice. Especially, I love when I get metal because it gives me also gives me something to do while I'm just out collecting materials out on the boat. Speaking of which, did I clear the boat nets? I don't remember. Okay. Oh, here comes Bruce. Gotcha. Right in the nose. We'll give... Ouch. We'll give 1 quick check. I'm pretty sure we got it all as well. Yeah, that looks like all of it. Alrighty. Or at least all the metal, anyway. Because that's what we need. We need the metals. Chop down all the trees, grab all the fruit, and run. There is no fruit on this one. Nope, just some... Oh, there's I thought I saw a pineapple, but I thought I was just imagining things. Could be. It's always possible. Yeah, that looks like it. I mean, it wasn't a big island to begin with, so I didn't expect much, but I like how the last island was bigger, and on this one we got more metal. Which is kind of funny. I think I dodged it. I don't think the game knew what to do. Right, let's get back on our boat. Before Bruce decides to take out another chunk. Okay. And put all this stuff up. Yeah, let's get going. We're sorting out our inventory. Because we are done. Bye. Thanks for the metal. That's a lot of metal, actually. A decent amount, anyway. that. We didn't get any seeds this time. That's okay. Plenty of seeds for later. Get some leaves. Oh yeah, we did clear out the collection nets. This is good. Guess we'll get the iron smelting. That's what we need. Clay bowl. Grab a clay bowl. Also, we're going to need that one raw piece of meat there. Okay. Swap this here. There we go. Also, I need to grab this. So much soup. Also gonna put this in here too. I like how it's still steaming. These are these are like little mini ovens that just keep things warm. Which is good actually. Okay, just go to sleep. Take us a little sleep. Nice. Swap these out. More metal ingots. Okay. Oh, another big island. Nice. Yeah, we're slightly going sideways. I think I need to fix that, so I have an idea. Oh wait, we're slightly going this way. So what we need to actually do, let's go this way. I think we might have, there was some rough seas back there and I wasn't on the boat particularly. So it might be the case of that maybe we got bumped, because we're definitely off course more than we were before. Yeah. And since we're kind of going slightly left, yeah, we do want to be on this side. I'm an idiot. Paddle this way before we run into the island. Yeah, we're going slightly askew. Okay, we're gonna miss the island. Oop, yep, definitely. Pick it up. And I'll just adjust from here. Since we're slightly going to the left, we're not quite straight, I'm going to slightly bump the boat as we go to take off from this island. I'm going to slightly bump the boat. I'm going to call it a boat now. Slightly bump the raft. That way we can get on course again. Don't want to bump it yet. Oh, I already see some iron down there. Sweet. I think after this island, we're going to skip islands for a little bit so I can get all the metal caught up and whatnot. I guess. Well, if there's another island within the next few minutes, because these two islands were pretty close together. So, go a little further. And you know what? This might be perfect to bump into. I'll give one paddle to the left so we don't bump into it. And we'll drop anchor here. Drop anchor. I said drop. It lagged a little. Alright. So we'll drop anchor here, and then we'll go ahead and clean out the collection nets as we usually do when we come to an island. Clean up the collection nets. Fill everything up. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to get full of metal here. so I want to extend the boat out as well. We don't have a whole lot of wood, unfortunately. A whole lot of plastic. I have like I have like 9 planks. Keep smelting as well. That one's for more rocks, for when our rocks get full. We don't get very many rocks, so I don't know what we're gonna do with rocks, but we'll have them. It's fine. Yeah, so we keep everything else on us. We also need more beets and potatoes. As well. Get ourselves a drink. Fill it back up. It'd be nice if you could fill this again. Like, even after this front tub is full, you can fill it again and it'll start, once it's empty, it'll immediately start filtering. But unfortunately, it doesn't do that. Oops. That is not what I wanted. Put that back. We got so much shark meat, it's okay. Yeah, I hear ya. I got food for you, just give me a minute. Give me a minute to get set up here. 2 of those. 2 of those. Back going. It's going again. Copper. Okay. We need a bit of bait, of course. And it is here. Our last piece of bait, and then we gotta fish for more. We might be here for a while if we have to go more than one bait. Come on, Bruce. In. In this way, I have to. Yes. That's why I have to. So I can just swap them out real quick. You gonna come back? There you are. Ah! Stupid waves. That's crazy. Just immediately went and attacked it again. To grab it. The waves are too bad for me to grab it. Let me on the boat. I need to empty my pockets. Pockets full of shark meat. That. Beets and potatoes in there. Shark head in there. Copper in there. Iron in there. The reason I put away so much stuff is just in case I die. I could just immediately, I won't lose too much, so. And that's pretty much all the stuff we can make again. If I have to fish for more bait, I will. Is there no coral underneath this one? At least on this side. Kinda sucks. There's a little bit of grass here, so maybe it'll count. Or maybe it won't. Not a whole lot on this side, unfortunately. It's real sad. There's a barrel over there. Not gonna grab it though. Yeah, not a whole lot over here, huh? Crazy. Go back up for air. It's kind of a storm going on, so the waves are real crazy. There's a little bit of a thing in here. If we get any iron. I got some copper, so that's something. Kind of. I mean, I say copper is something, but eventually I'm going to stop going for copper too. Oh, there's a hole. There's a cave. Underwater cave. Let's go. Underwater cave time. Yes, we need all the ions. Only thing I use my hook for anymore nowadays, anyway. That's a little cave. And look, a box. Sweet. Anything else in here? Nope, that looks like it. Right, back into the ocean we go. Slink back into our underwater cave here. There's just so much to grab. Little clam. We'll grab the clams. The clams are useful. Kind of useful. I see some more metal over here. Bruce is going to be back any minute now. We're going to have to get into their bait. There's just too much to grab in one go. Especially when you're drowning, of course. Got 6 pieces of metal, though, so far. So that's good. That's real good, actually. Very nice. Some islands, 6 pieces of metal is, like, impossible. So, getting pretty lucky there. Oh, look, more. See you sneaking. Another bit. And a clam as well. I'll take it. I'll take the clam. I think I see some more metal there too. So much iron ore. There's some more. Oh, we hit the jackpot on this one. Again, Bruce. Oh, and there's something down there, I think, usually. Other than Bruce, of course. I got him twice there. Dang, he's getting us good. I want all the metal. Oh, we're so far away from land. I need to get back on the boat. ASAP. Yeah. I know, Bruce. Stop eating me. He was about to get one more shot in. I could feel it. Okay, he can get another hit on us. And that'll be it. Otherwise, we need to get back in the boat now. Okay. All right. We're just gonna empty our pockets, I think, for right now. Got a bit of that. Got a bit of that. Got a bit of that. But yeah, we hit the jackpot on this one, I think. Pretty good. Clams. There's clams. Some clams. No, we're out of clay bowls as well. I think I ran us out of clay bowls. That looks like it. Get another one cooking. Yeah, we're out of clay bowls. stack of them. Have extra for later. Label. Bit more of our clay used up. And actually, you know what? 2 stacks of clay bowls. Perfect. And we'll put them in here. That was a plank, wasn't it? Just random plank floating in our boat. Okay. 2. 1. Alright. Let's grab a bit of clay. Go to bed. More things to add to that either. And sleep off our shark wounds. Let's seawater and my shark wounds. Sheesh. Should be done shortly. Thing started to... Oh wait, we don't have any more. Oh crap. Do that. What should we eat? Maybe more of this. That too. Swap that out with this. There we go. Put that back, put that back. Get a bit of rope randomly. Some bit of copper. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we can make bait with this. We're gonna have to fish for more bait. Yeah. We're gonna have to fish for more bait. These are useless. Yeah, whatever. Do you have a fishing pole? Here. So grab some of that iron. Grab some iron. Alright. I'm gonna go fishing for just a little bit, so we can hopefully make some more bait. And that's one more fishing pole gone. Fish the entire fishing pole. I have a theory, and I want to test it out, that if I was to see, we're getting all of these fish, and we only got one of each of these, and that's it. From that one fishing pole, we got a whole bunch of these, and only one each of these. But we managed to cook this whole, or we managed to get a few of these and a few of the other, the salmons. Oh, I did it dumb. Whoops. Oh well. I guess I'll fix that at some point. Yeah. It's kind of a pain. So I'm wondering if... Okay, we did empty all these. I also smelted down all of the metal as well, so that's all done. Nice. Two, three, four. Okay. So I want to make a primitive fishing pole, which takes planks and rope. And if this works, we're going to be making more of them. Okay, so primitive fishing rod. This is what you start out with within the game. Also, feathers. Feathers. Which you need more of anyway. There you go. Now let's try fishing with this. See what happens. See if we'll get the tiny fish, because that's what we need in order to make bait. Now we got enough to make probably 1 or maybe 2 baits, but yeah. You need the tiny fish too. Yeah, we got a raw herring leg right off the bat. That's one of the fish you need. If you get like a palm prawn or another raw herring, then I think this might be the way to go. Hopefully it is anyway. Because you only get tiny fish with this. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Yeah, you will catch big fish as well with this thing, but very rare. The fish we're catching, which is the medium fish, the fish we're catching with this should be mostly tiny. Okay, so that theory proves true, that if you want the tiny fish for bait, you need to use the primitive fishing rod rather than the bigger fishing rod. And I have another theory that I want to try later as well, once we've used up this one. Okay, that is that fishing rod broken. So what we caught with it, we caught 4 of these, and 2 of these, and then 2 of each of these. So you do still catch the medium fish, but it's a lot smaller chance, which makes sense. You know, you got a cheap fishing rod. So now I want to try something out as a theory. So currently, if we go over to here, shark bait. Get out of there. So we can't craft it. Let me go grab some more rope as well. Oh, I thought one of those had some iron in it. Just like, wait a minute. I thought I grabbed all that. Had a bit of rope in here too. Got a couple stacks. Just in case this works. We shall see though. Okay. There's a little bit of lag going on, I think. Just a little bit. I'm going to grab one of these, which is a raw herring, which is one of the things you need. Oh, let me show you just real quick. So if we grab these 2, we can't make it, right? Yeah, can't make it. Okay. So we're going to put this back. And we're going to grab one of these fish. And as you can see, we still can't make it. We do have one of the fish, but we still can't make it at all. So if we grab one of these, can we then now craft it? No, we cannot. Okay, so I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to grab one of these. Can we craft it? No, we cannot. Okay. So we can't craft it with that either. Bruce. The only thing that sucks is sometimes the running in this game is... like I'm shifting right here. I'm sprinting, but I'm not sprinting. I have to press it again. And see, now I'm like sprinting, even though I'm not holding shift. I think it's a toggle. Is it a toggle? Is that possible? Oh, one thing I haven't mentioned it in a while, but Control W does close windows on Firefox. I need to change control for something else, but yeah, left shift, right shift is sprint. Is there like a toggle? Toggle sprint. I need to leave that off. Interesting. Good, save the world. Oh. Hey, so it was on a toggle this whole time. No wonder it was just like weird that the sprint just didn't work sometimes. It's because the toggle or the sprint was already toggled. It was toggled on, and then I went to go it again, and I'd go slow. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. Okay, so back to our experiment. So if we have one of these, and since this didn't work, what if we have one of these? And then make shark bait? No. Okay. So then if we have one of these and one of these... So it's only tiny fish? Is that what it's saying? That's only tiny fish. Okay. So then if we grab this and this, we can then make bait. So you have to have both the raw herring and the raw palm frond in order to make shark bait. You cannot have any of these at all. These do not count. So I could take all of these, and it's probably still only going to make 2. See how it says 8 out of 2? Isn't that weird? Yeah, it didn't use any of these. Okay, so these fish are useless then. Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, those fish are useless, unfortunately. Let's put all the baits in there. Get rid of our rope. We don't need any more wood because we're not going to be... I guess we can cook these fish then. It says, well, yeah, I'll keep them as raw fish. We'll be a fishing boat. Yeah. Interesting. So that was some interesting science we just done there. That solves that argument that I had a while ago with somebody. Or it wasn't really an argument, it was just kind of, neither of us knew, so. Okay. I'm also going to eat these when I can, as often as I can. Because I need to get rid of them, because they're useless when they're cooked. Okay. That gives us a full tummy of cooked beets. Yeah, they're useless as they're cooked, they don't go into a recipe that way, so. Alright, time for Bruce to come back. We're gonna get him. Okay, now we'll go ahead and go to sleep just real quick. Just real quick. Run back over there. I love how he doesn't bother it all night. Just only when I'm here. Only when he can get poked. Come on. Come back, Bruce. I'm awake. I'm here. Yeah. I guess breakfast, huh? Perfect. That. Alright. Throw this on the... Throw some shock on the bobby. Whatever. Yeah, we'll grab some soup. Why not? Just for fun. Okay. Get rid of the shark head. Alright, let's go. Might grab a second hook. Just in case. In this case, there's more down here to grab. Now, we came from this side last time, so... Look at that. Plenty full of food. Should be good for quite a while. I don't think we got all the metal, but we definitely got pretty close. There's my PC actually lagging. I can see it. I got this big old activity light on the front of my PC. It's for drive activity. And whatnot, and the light is just solid on at the current moment. I can see it in my peripheral vision. Oh, I'm drowning. Okay. I think that might have been all the metal. I'm pretty sure, because there's no more in the little canyon thing that we were down last time. Or last time. A little bit ago, anyway. Let's see, we were around here when Bruce started attacking us again, so... Let's see if we missed anything. We might have all the metal for this one. But there's also something over there I want to go check out. I love it. There's a piece of metal that's shining. It needs it. Every bit we can get. We actually do, because once we do what I'm planning to do with all this metal that we've been collecting, we're going to be pretty short on metal for a while. Pretty sure. Okay, looks like we did get it all. This is good. I'm going to grab this barrel here. Since we're out here, might as well. There's also another barrel over here by the island we'll grab as well. Just kind of hanging out. Yeah, I want to see what all this fish, the school of fish over here. Sometimes that means there might be something there. I'm telling you. Might be something down in the deep. We're gonna go check it out. Yeah, right over there. Could mean something or could mean nothing. We'll go check it out. Go grab us a breath real quick. Oh, there's a piece of metal there too. Let's go. I guess it doesn't mean anything. Cool though. Like they added more marine life to the game. Definitely gives it a well, gives it a bit more life. Funnily enough. There's that piece of metal. I see it. I'm homing in on it. You can tell because it's kind of greenish. Kind of green and glimmering. Okay, so that's the last piece of metal ore. I'm pretty sure that's the last piece. I'm pretty sure we're done. Well, there's one more. I think there's one more set of 3 that I had seen. We might have grabbed it. I'm not sure, but it was the last time when we first jumped in the water here. Maybe we grabbed it already. We might have grabbed it already. So it's right around here. Yeah, I think we might have grabbed it already. Oh, yeah. Okay, we should have enough room now to go on top of the island. We'll grab the trees real quick, and then we'll set sail for the next island. But if the next island is way too close, we might just sail onwards. Well, actually, kind of caught up on metal too, so we can definitely take the next island on. I think, anyway. Wish I could chop that up. I guess it's pretty dead wood. Probably been here for way too long. Melon! Melon! Oh, the melon. Some trees. Some more of that wood. Kind of replenishing the wood that we've used being here. That's the other reason I don't want to hang out too much. Or too long on islands. Sometimes you just start running out of wood for cooking and smelting. And it looks like the waves are getting pretty bad too. I just love how our boat is like starting to sink as well. It's getting too heavy. Alright, should be good. It's not. It looks like our bait is gone. So that means Bruce is out. I want to grab these 3 barrels, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Probably going to get a bite taken out of us in a second. You stay over there, Bruce. He can see me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're too far away. It's just I know that we're not going to get these barrels. So, back to the boat. we're just not going to get these barrels because we're going to use the island to slightly rotate us. We're slightly askew. So I'm going to use the island to rotate us around. Alright, let's get some smelting done. Put up that. Put up that. Okay. Some leaves. No rope. Oh, there's rope. Get a bit of rocks. Some more of that, some more of that, that, and that. Alright, that looks good. Okay. We got one more piece to cook. Delicious. So many sharks. Just so many sharks. Yeah, our axe is about broke too. But we got more. We got some more axes and stuff. We're good to go. Alright. So we're going to use, in combination with the paddle. So I do need my paddle. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to point this directly backwards so that we don't move very quickly. Point this exactly backwards. There we go. So what that's going to do is it's going to pull us backwards just ever so slightly. Then we're going to weigh anchor. So we're going to start going forward because the wind is going the other way. We need to slightly help ourselves. Just ever so slightly. Working? It's working? I don't know if we're rotated or not. There we go. Pull us away. And we slightly rotated. I think that's all we needed. Alright, lift this up. Okay. Now we can check our boat trails as well as we go along. I think we're moving correctly. It's hard to tell. The debris will tell us, of course. I know we slightly rotated, but I don't know if it was enough or if it was too much. Like I said, we can follow debris as well. Hopefully we're back on course again. And whatnot. Yeah, that barrel doesn't look like to be getting any closer. It might be a little bit. Yeah, we are still slightly askant, but... Oh, Bruce. Bruce even... Look at these freaking waves, man. Oh, that looks cool. Oh man, it looks really cool. I was gonna take a photo, but then I was like, oh yeah. So one of the things I did, if you want to take photos and you want to save them to your computer, if you're on Windows, Windows key print screen when you go to take your screenshot, instead of F12 because when you do F12, Steam, the Steam overlay automatically saves the screenshot to the games folder, or to the screenshot folder within Steam's folder. It's kind of like numbered. You'll unless you know the number of the game or the application, you're never going to find it. But it saves it to that folder when you hit F12. And since we're using somebody else's computer right now, currently, it's just being streamed to our browser. It's going to save to that computer. So there's two ways you can go about it. The best way is just to hold down the Windows key, which is over on the left between Control and Alt. Hold down the Windows key and press Print Screen at the top right of your keyboard. It's kind of at the top right. It's above, you got the arrow keys, and then you got 6 keys that are kind of in a rectangle, and then you got 3 keys above that it's right next to F12. It's to the right of F12. And it says PRTSC, or System Requirement, I think that's what it is, or SISRQ, something like that. How's this barrel traveling? Not too bad. Not too bad. That's actually pretty damn straight. It's a little slightly off, but nowhere near where it was, I think. Paddle this way a little bit. Just so I can grab that barrel. So I can grab that crate. Oh man, that one had a lot in it. But yeah, that's the best way to get screenshots, is to not use F12. The other way, if you do F12 and then you exit the game and you don't want to go back into it and whatnot, the other thing you can do, I'd probably ask the Boosteroid team if you're allowed to do this, but I've used the Windows default that's installed on their computer. I've used the image viewer that's on Windows. Sometimes I went on there. When you go to exit, it takes you back to Steam. Then you can hit Manage Screenshots, or right-click the screenshot, hit Manage Screenshots, whichever way you want to do it. Just show on computer, and I'll pull up that image, and you can full screen in, and then use the Windows key, print screen there. Crazy way to go about it, but that's what I've done. It's just you got to be careful with this type of stuff, because when you subscribe, or when you get a subscription to the service, you got to play by their rules. So that's why you got to be careful. You're not allowed to use third-party software. You're not allowed to use mods, things like that. So that breaks or that's like a breach of contract, or whatever it's called. So like I said, you just gotta be careful. Try not to screw yourself over by trying to use third-party programs. Not allowed to download anything like that. So just one of the things. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand the boat. How much iron do we have? We have 2 stacks plus 7. I might expand 20 on either side. We got enough scrap for it too, to be able to do that. I don't know if we have enough wood and whatnot, wood and plastic. Well, we got enough plastic. I don't know if we have enough wood. I would like to use a lot. We'll expand 10 on either side and then see how much materials we have left. Clean out the collection nets one more time before we attempt this. So there's a bit of plastic. There's a bit of wood. Let me actually grab some wood. copper is done for right now. That's right, keep eating my boat. See what happens. So put the copper up, put the wood up for right now. Put the leaves up, and a bit of rope, rock, and this potato. Okay, grab out our building hammer. So it's going to be the same. Is it the same? Solid foundation, 3 and 3. Okay. So, put this up there. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we're also going to need that stack of ingots because we're going to do 20. We're going to grab the nails. How many nails do we need for upgrades or for our foundation armor? We need 2 nails. So we need 40 nails. So 40 nails. I think we make 3 at a time, don't we? Something like that. Yeah, we make 3 at a time, so. Okay, put those up. 40 nails. Okay, so there's our reinforcement, and you need 3 times 20, so 60 and 60. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 5 and then reinforce it, and then 5 and then reinforce it. So 1, 2, it's going the right way. 3, 4, 5, and then reinforcement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why you got to do it slowly, because sometimes the hammer will do twice, and you can end up reinforcing something like that you didn't want. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reinforcement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's expanded 10 on that side. Back over here. The reason I'm doing 5 at a time is so Bruce doesn't just try to start eating my new planks. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes you see it hits twice for no reason. It's weird. 4, 5. Reinforcement. 5. Okay. Perfect. The dude's super thirsty all of a sudden. I was not paying attention. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. 4, sorry. Not 5. Okay. So that's expanded 10 on either side. Let's see what we've got right now as far as size-wise. Okay, by my count, it is 30. We're now 30 long on the base. So we're exactly twice as long as we are wide, but we need to be just a little bit longer. So we're not quite done with it yet. Since we're 30, which is twice as long, we need to be at least 3 times longer. So 15, 30, and then 45. So what we could do is we go 5 extra, but I don't know how much we're going to need, so we're going to clean out the collection nets one more time. And whatnot. So we can keep collecting. Oops. Keep collecting on this stuff, because we're going to need it. We are definitely going to need it. Okay, so there's that. Bit of plastic. Put all the plastic back. And all the wood. So we just expanded 10. So 10. I don't know how much we're going to need. I'm just going to take... I'm just going to do this. I hate that it fills up down here. As well. This is kind of annoying. Swap that, and we'll just put another paddle there. It stops trying to fill in the bottom. Oops. Oh, we're gonna need another one of these. Hold on. So that, and then that, that goes there. Building hammer goes there. This one goes here. That goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there, and that one goes there. Okay. There we go. Because we're running low on stuff. Kind of in a transitional period a little bit. Now what? 1, 2. And plastic. It should be full line, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an extra 2. Okay. And let's see how far that gets us right over here. Finish filling this up. Okay. And as the morning rises, we drink our delicious purified water. It's all filled up. Unfortunately, we're having a bit of an issue right now with the boat constantly sinking. Like here. There might be a way around this. I might have some ideas so that the boat stops sinking so much. I mean, obviously the other idea would be to start building the second floor to this place. We don't have the walls up yet, but we could potentially build a secondary floor for it. And what's not. Because it is kind of crazy right now. Yeah. This is 30 tiles long by 15 wide, so we're twice as long as we are wide. It's not to the length I want yet, because this is a container ship, or it's supposed to be, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Getting closer, anyway. And we can start using our metal for better uses. I like this. It's like having a big old boat. But I'm thinking, what if I, instead of, I wonder if it'll allow me to place like floors, like we have like, say like we have this, right? And then we have a floor here. A floor, floor, foundation, floor, floor, foundation, floor, floor, foundation. And we just continue that style. Maybe maybe it'll think the boat is less heavy. And it'll stop sinking as much. Plus we technically need less motors for it. But yeah, it is a little bit annoying. The boat's sinking constantly. Might look up some ways to see how I can adjust that. Take all of that, and we'll continue building this wall up. This wall is going to take a while. It is insane. So that's a roofing bit. What? I thought I was eating. Apparently not. I thought I had already ate, basically. That's what I thought there. And unfortunately, I did not eat. It's like, okay. Just hold your freaking horses, man. Just hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. There. Now you got a couple of soups in you. That should keep you for quite a while now. Put that in here. There we go. Now these things cost 6 a piece. I don't know, but I like them though. It's unfortunate that they cost so much. So it's going to be 60 per side, just to get it to where we had it originally. The other thing I guess we could do would be a waste of materials, but we could slim down the boat. I don't know. I like having a big old wide boat though. Let's see, what's 30 times 6? 6 times 3. Or 30 times 6. I actually have no idea. Okay, so it's 180. Actually, I had to pull out a calculator. I don't know why I didn't just do the math normally, but yep, 180 wood currently to go down one side of it. Just to go down the one side, we need 180 wood, which is quite insane. At least we'll have plenty of room for like tree plots and stuff. We'll have, once we can do that kind of stuff, we'll have the, or once we start doing that kind of stuff, we'll have the wood. I think I'm going to build some more crates, or another crate for leaves. What's it cost for another crate? Oh, you know what we could do instead of doing that? Because we don't get a whole lot of rocks, so we could just do this. Just do that. That works. Just do that instead. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should. Get a bunch of those tree plots down and whatnot. How much does it cost for one of them? Get like 5 of them down there. Prop plots, here we go. So it's nail. Oh, it's also a bolt too. So, well, good thing I didn't use all of my materials. Look how big this boat's getting then. We're gonna ignore the island for right now, because we're pretty much at the end of the episode, so. Alright, so need these. Also gonna need. So need like 30 nails, I think. There. Now we need a bit of rope. We need 20 rope, so we need a stack of rope. Yeah, we'll do this. That. Okay. And then oh, we need one more plank. Oh, those are expensive actually. Okay. And we're just gonna plant it. We're just gonna start planting trees because it's getting, the amount of wood I'm needing is getting ridiculous. So. There we go. So it's like maybe it's time to finally start planting trees and such. Where's the center of the boat? Right here? Okay. It's a little bit janky. Yeah, we're standing on the center of the boat. Okay. Put them together. Right next to each other. 2, 3, 4. And, okay. Now what do we need to plant coconut trees? Because those ones will probably give the most wood, right? Those are mango seeds, pineapple seeds, watermelon seeds, palm seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. Put those back. Of course we need water. That's perfect. Okay. That will have 5 palm trees growing. You can actually stand here and watch them grow. We'll just do like a time lapse type deal. Well, that didn't exactly work. Apparently, if you sleep, they continue to grow through the night. So now they're fully grown trees. And you only need 1 water for them to get to this state. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Alright, so these ones should be fully grown then, huh? Let's see. Like, how tall did they actually get? So the leaves get like above the thing. Are these not fully grown yet? No, these are not fully grown yet because I can't chop them down. They're close though. So the growth gets accelerated throughout the night. And I was trying so hard, but I was having such an issue trying to get things to work here. It's been a little bit of a faff right at the end of the episode. Come on, trees grow. You're not watered enough? Yeah, you're watered enough. Okay. I guess we're not watered enough. That's what the problem is. Sheesh. Need my cup. Oops. Haven't come across any big islands yet either, which is kind of sad. These ready to chop? They are. All right, we got no wood in our inventory. Let's see how much wood we get from all this. Oh, there's some lag there for you. That was my internet dropping out there. 20 planks. So it's going to be around a stack per 5 trees. And it's a bit underwhelming, but I can live with it. As long as I keep up with it. And as long as our seeds can keep up with it as well. Okay. Alright. Water all 5 of them. So we're finally doing something about our wood issue. I mean, yeah, we are gaining wood by collection, but the collection is a lot slower, unfortunately. So we do have to take other measures in order to do that. It's like, yeah, we may be getting a bunch right now. And you're like, oh, the collection nets are actually capturing quite a lot. It's like, yeah, but that also takes a while to amass that much. Sometimes. It's like, yeah, maybe we should just sail for a while. Ooh, wait a minute, we got a well, is this a big island or no? No, this is not a big island. Thought maybe it was a big one. The big ones I'm talking about is the one with the birds on them and stuff like that. It's like this, and between the trees and the collection nets, we should be able to amass quite a bit of wood and whatnot. Yeah, maybe next episode we'll just sail around the place, amassing resources. Then we could do. Ooh, look at the dolphins! Oh. He's just mid-air correction there. I don't think that's how that works, game. Oh well. And then we'll put the potatoes up. Okay. All right. You know, we might dock here because it is the end of the episode. Yeah, I think we'll dock here. Don't want to run into the island, but we can definitely get close. Yeah, since it's the end of the episode, we might as well dock. Well, we might as well moor. Is that what that's called? Mooring the boat. Okay, we're good. Go a little bit forward. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop anchor. It's pretty darn close. Don't want to get it too much closer to the reef there. Alright. Go ahead and empty the collection nets like we usually do. I don't like to leave items hanging in things. I usually like to empty it out, if I can anyway. That is. And I like to put everything up as much as I can anyway. Back into the chests. Okay, so there's that. plastic. We got all the plastic, man. We are so good on plastic. It's crazy. Okay, that. We got nothing hanging out. Anyway. Oh my gosh, the boat is sinking quite a bit. Yeah, that is going to be it for this episode of Raft. And this episode with the Boosteroid gaming gaming platform, gaming streaming platform, something like that. Um, that's going to be it. So yeah, if you enjoyed that and you want to try out Boosteroid for yourself, or at least to see what games they have anyway, you can sign up for a free account, see what games they have, test your internet against their service, see if everything's going to go well. And I'm gonna take the soup because I got plenty over here. But yeah, the link that you need is down in the description section, down below the video. You can take that link and go make a free account with it. And if you buy a subscription, like I said at the beginning, you do help us out. So thank you for that if you decide to do that. But like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Raft. Using the Boosteroid service and whatnot. So as you can see, we're still on the service here and whatnot. I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye. Yes, Boosteroid has control of my pointer.